Going over the CASAS practice exam. We're going to be This is basically a study guide for CASAS Level 3. My name is Mr. Peña. I'm glad to have you. Welcome to my tutoring channel. We're going to be going over CASAS Level 3. If you want to know more, you want more practice, you want to study English online, join my Patreon by clicking on the link down below. If you click the link down below, you'll get access to exclusive content such as study guides, downloadable resources, and an invitation to my private WhatsApp group. I do these on a weekly basis. I live stream just about 5 times a week. Monday evenings. So Monday through Thursday in the evenings. That means at night. And Saturday mornings. Sometimes I live stream on Sunday nights. I go over CASAS tests. I teach people how to read in English. We go over phonics. I'm putting the link to the Patreon down below. I hope to see you there. In the WhatsApp group, we also have daily voice calls, and I send daily text and audio messages. Let us begin. Level C reading. First, we have 2 practice questions. It says, mark your answers on the answer sheet. Please do not write on the test booklet. Use a number 2 pencil only. Try to answer the question. Choose the one best answer. Choose only one and choose the best answer. So we're going to have 7 questions in this little video. 7. But we also have 2 practice questions. We're going to start with 2 practice questions and then the 5 real questions. Let's begin. What does TeleHealth offer? TeleHealth service. Now you can obtain health information 24 hours a day directly from your home telephone. Call in to our toll-free number and choose one of over 200 recorded messages that give you information on everything from common diseases to immunizations to lowering cholesterol. Okay, so what does TeleHealth offer? Home health care, information on health, a 24-hour appointment line, direct access to medical staff. It says you can obtain health information 24 hours a day. That means always. 24 horas al día. It means always. It says call in to our toll-free number and choose our 200 recorded messages. And it says gives you information. Okay, so it gives you information. They do not offer home health care, and they do not have direct access to medical staff. So we have 2 options: information and a 24-hour appointment line. I see the word information, but I don't see the word appointment line. There is no appointment. Now there is the word 24 hours, right? 24 hours. But There's no appointment. So the answer is B. Telehealth service offers information on health. Health information. Information. Okay, that's practice 1, which is the letter B. Practice 1 is B. Now practice question number 2. Oh boy. Okay, I need to get the question next to the instructions. So please do not look on the right of your screen. Instructions. It says, number 1, take out the screw that holds down the cover. Lift off the cover. Number 2, pull out the filter and discard it. Put in a new filter. Number 3, replace the cover and fasten it with the screw. What do you do after you put in a new filter? Take the cover off, pull the filter out, remove the screw, put the cover back on. What do you do after you put in a new filter? Okay, we're going to look for put in a new filter. Very good. Now, we have to look for after. So everything that happens after the new filter. It says replace the cover and fasten it with the screw. So replace the cover and fasten it with the screw. To fasten it with the screw means to tighten it. Amarrarlo, right? With the screw. Replace the cover. So we're not removing the screw. We're not putting the cover. It says put the cover back on or pull the filter out. We're not putting out the filter. It's A or D. Take the cover off, put the cover back on. We're putting the cover back on. We replace the cover and then putting it back on with the screw. So our answer is D. We do have to take it off for a little bit, but then we put it back on. So that's the tricky part of the question for those who need help with that. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Go ahead and write it in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I might even respond with a video, especially if you join my Patreon. For those who join my Patreon, you ask me a question related to English, I definitely respond with videos because I like to create shorts based on what my patrons like. Here is information on joining a gym. It's called Fitness Today, and it's a gym membership. So this is a gym membership. Fees. An adult is $36 per month and a one-time fee of $100. For a family, it's $51 a month plus a $150 fee one time. Single parent family, senior adult, 60 plus years, student, 18 to 22 years old. A student costs $23 a month and no one-time fee. A senior adult costs $30 a month with only a $100 one-time fee. And then we have here asterisks. Includes 2 adults and all children under 18 within the same household. Includes 1 adult and all children under 18 within the same household. Full-time student with ID. So what does it say now? Rather, what are we doing now? The question is, what is the monthly fee for a family with one adult and two young children living in the same house? So we have family, right? We don't really need to write that. We have a family, and we have the monthly fee. So what is the monthly fee for a family with one adult? Okay, so let's write down the numbers. In the morning, we have a single parent family, senior adult. Okay, let's try it again. One adult is $36 per month plus $100 a one-time fee. So we have a family with one adult and two young children living in the same house. Oh, same house. That's just family. I'm complicating this. It's just $51. $51 plus $150. Oh no, we're talking about the monthly fee. I'm so sorry. We're talking about the monthly fee. Oops. Monthly fee for a family with one adult and two children. So because they live in the same house, it's going to be $51. The monthly fee for a family with one adult and two young children is $51. And so we're not even going to look at the one-time fee because they're asking for the monthly fee. That's where the confusion came in. Now look at the asterisk. It says, includes two adults and all children. I see. Let me try to help you here. Sorry for the confusion. Let's look at this. You have to look at the two asterisks. Includes two adults and all children under 18 within the same house. Includes one adult and all children under 18 within the same house. So it's going to be either a single parent family or just a family. So we have a family, which they just said one asterisk is two adults. Family, one asterisk, two adults. Single parent family. Single parent, meaning a family with one mom, with only mom or only dad. A single parent is one adult. So, please forgive me for the little lapse in judgment right before. So this is a single parent family. So the answer is B. This is a single parent family. Because it says one adult. That's for sure the answer. I know. One adult. Un adulto. One adult is $42 a month. Un adulto, $42 al mes. A family with 2 adults, both parents, los dos padres en la casa, is $51 a month. $51 cada mes. So, what is the monthly fee for a family with 1 adult? $42. 1 adult is single parent. Wow. So, number 1 is B. Check. Awesome. Any questions? Leave it down below. If you were confused, my apologies. If you are confused, please leave a question and let me know. If I'm moving too fast, you can click on the gear on the YouTube video and you can slow down the playback speed. Si estoy hablando muy rápido, en YouTube, en el video que sale después que esto, you can ponerlo más despacio o más rápido, depending on your needs. So, City Health Services. City Health Services announces a new project to educate young people on maintaining good health. New project, new project. CHS, which is City Health Services, will coordinate with local schools to reach out to teens identified as having potential health issues. Teens aged 13 to 18 will receive a complete health appraisal. Training topics will include nutrition, exercise, and healthy weight loss strategies. The focus will be on self-image, fitness, and food. Participants will identify healthy meals, develop exercise plans, and examine lifestyle choices. What is the purpose of the new project? City Health Services is hosting the new project. And it says they announced a new project to educate young people on maintaining good health. So, to teach young people how to stay healthy, to identify schools with unhealthy conditions, to provide nutritious meals for young people, to interest teenagers in healthcare careers. It says participants will identify healthy meals. They will coordinate with local schools to reach out to teens. Basically, it's to teach young people how to stay healthy. Why? Because it says it right here. A new project to educate young people on maintaining good health. And so, in stories, we have a main idea, and then we have supporting details. So we have detail, number 1. Detail, number 2. Detail, number 3. So hay detalles en la historia. It says nutritious meals for young people. Eso es un detalle en la historia. This is a detail within the story. Identify schools with unhealthy conditions. They do work with schools. Trabajan con escuelas. Todos están en el pasaje. But what's the main idea? Or rather, the purpose. the purpose of the project, of the new project. El propósito del proyecto. Not how they're going to apply the project. No los detalles, but the purpose of the project. That's number 2. Now, number 3. This is an email. Number 3 is an email. The question comes after. Get ready to read this email. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Let's read the email, and then we'll go to the question. Let's read the question real quick before we get to the email. What is delaying the next repairs on the elevator? Okay, so as we read, we're going to look for delaying and repairs and elevator. Delaying, repairs, and elevator. Okay. Look for those words. Delaying. That's too big. Let's look for delaying, repairs, elevator. Just keep it in mind. From Gary 10 to building tenants. The subject is status of the elevator. As you may know, over the last few months, I have received complaints from tenants in many of the offices in our building that the elevator has been malfunctioning. When the elevator first stopped working in June, I called the service manager at the elevator company, who sent out a technician. The technician got the elevator working again. But 3 weeks later, I received more reports of employees getting stuck in the elevator. I again called in a technician for repairs. Let us continue reading. After another breakdown 2 weeks ago, I asked for a thorough assessment of the elevator to see why problems are recurring. The company reported that they would need to replace a set of relays in the controller and said they had ordered the parts. Repairs are scheduled for next week. I am very concerned that your employees, a number of whom are disabled, still cannot use the elevator. I understand that this situation is frustrating for all, and I apologize for the inconvenience to your staff. I do hope the next repair will be the last one. Gary 10, Property Management. So this is an email from the property manager, Gary 10. We are currently on question number 3. This is a CASAS study guide, a CASAS practice test, if you will. They are asking, what is delaying the next repairs on the elevator? What do you guys think? So there's 3 paragraphs. 3 paragraphs. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. What is delaying the next repairs on the elevator? Delaying. Like slow progress. Progreso despacio. Okay? Now, it says when the elevator first stopped working in June, I called the service manager at the elevator company who sent out a technician. Okay, then it says after another breakdown 2 weeks ago, I asked for a thorough assessment of the elevator to see why the problems are recurring. That word recurring. Recurring means happening over and over. Que está pasando otra vez, otra vez, otra vez. Los problemas, the problems of the elevator. The company reported that they would need to replace. The company, look at this. The elevator company. The company reported that they would need to replace a set of relays in the controller and said they had ordered the parts. Repairs are scheduled for next week. So why haven't they repaired the elevator? ¿Por qué no han arreglado el elevador? They haven't repaired the elevator because they don't have the parts. They need to replace a set of relays in the controller. It says they had ordered the parts. They ordered the parts. Now take a look at this. The elevator company has not responded. That's not true. They did respond. Ellos sí respondieron. The technicians are not available now. They are available. Sí son disponibles. I again called the technician for repairs. So sí son disponibles. The parts needed are not in stock. The exact problems need to be identified. Ellos sí identificaron el problema. Identificaron. So the parts needed are not in stock. That's the answer. To say that parts are not in stock, a decir que partes no están en stock, quiere decir que no lo tienen. So, lo tienen que ordenar. To say the parts are not in stock means they need to order them. So, the answer is C. Number 3 is C. Now, if this was a little bit too fast, you can slow down the video once it gets uploaded. If you're confused and have any questions, join my Patreon. You can ask me there. You can also comment below on YouTube. That's not a problem. I should be able to get to all of them. Ooh, we have 2 questions, and we have a story. A story without a title. This is being recorded during a live stream. We have 2 more questions. This is number 4 and number 5. This is the last portion of this video / live stream as well. Let's read the passage. But before we read the passage, just look at the questions real quick, and then we'll get started. According to the situation described, what is Mr. Handy's concern? So keep a lookout for the word concern. Number 5, what is one reason people shop at Handy Hardware? Why do people shop? ¿Por qué compran en esa tienda? Handy Hardware. Okay. Handy Hardware Handy Hardware Store is a small, family-owned business that has managed to survive despite the fact that there are several large chain hardware stores throughout East City. Handy's has a loyal customer base and they do a good business. Many people go to Handy's because of the friendly service and fair prices. It is located not far from a residential area, so many people can walk there. The owner, Ed Handy, knows many of his customers and they like and trust him. Ed has heard that a large chain store, Home Helper, is opening a new store not far from Handy's, and he is very concerned that he won't be able to compete. His prices are reasonable, but because his store is small, he doesn't have the huge volume of merchandise and the many selections that Home Helper has. His store cannot carry large items such as lumber and appliances, and it doesn't have nursery or gardening supplies either. Ed realizes it is convenient for shoppers to be able to buy many things in one store. Number 4. According to the situation described, what is Mr. Handy's concern? He may not be able to maintain his prices. He will lose customers to the larger store. His store may not be able to carry many large items. The larger store will buy up all the merchandise. Okay. Let's separate this by paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Paragraph 1 talks about Handy Store has a loyal customer base. Handy Hardware Store is a small family-owned business. It talks about where it's located, and many people go to Handy's. And it talks about the owner. So paragraph 1 is about the store. Paragraph 2 says, Ed has heard that a large chain store, Home Helper, is opening a new store close to Andy's, and he is very concerned that he won't be able to compete. Oh, okay. So we have the word concerned and we have the word concern. It says, oh, and so this is about the competition. This paragraph is about Home Helper, their competition, su enemigo. It's their competition. I probably spelled that wrong. That's not how you spell competition, okay? I don't have time to focus on that right now. So, ouch. So number 4, Mr. Handy's concern is the competition. So competition means not about the prices, not about the large items, it's not about the merchandise, but that he will lose customers to the larger store. That's what competition means. Number 5. What is one reason people shop at Handy Hardware? The store has a very large volume of sales. The store sells many products besides hardware. The store has many locations in East City. The store is owned by someone they know. So why do they shop at handy hardware. It says, many people go to Handy's because the friendly service and fair prices. The owner, Ed Handy, knows many of his customers and they like and trust him. So they know him, they like him, and they trust him. So it talks about friendly service and fair prices. So it doesn't talk about sales. It doesn't talk about products. It does talk about location, but it says the customers know him and like him. So number 5 is D. The store is owned by someone they know. That concludes our CASAS study guide session for today. In this live stream, we went over level A, B, and C. If you're watching the video upload, I go live 5 times a week, Monday through Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday mornings at around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you like what I'm doing here and you want extra help to prepare for the CASAS test, join my Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive content, downloadable resources, and you can join my WhatsApp group for free. It's a private WhatsApp group where we practice with our voice calls, and I send text and audio messages almost every day. This is CASAS Level A, CASAS Level B, CASAS Level C. Upcoming tomorrow, or the next video, we're going to go over CASAS Level D. We have one more to practice. We will do a continuation of CASAS Level D tomorrow. If you're watching the video after the fact, just look in the playlist and it's the video right after this one. I hope to see you all in the Patreon. Thank you for coming.